Rhythm. And you are the rhythm.
Hi guys, and welcome back to another episode of Rhythm and You, the show that gets you closer to your favorite artists, DJs, producers, every mover and shaker in the music industry around your local town. Today we have a very special guest, the one and only Goddard Motiveli.
Thank you, bro.
Hello back, B.
Well, I'm happy.
Yeah. Thank you for gracing us and coming through and having a chat with us, ne? Just to get people a little acquainted, tell us Goddard DJ and everything. Another thing, this is a quick snippet, but so it's very refreshing to actually have a chat with you, Ribuwe, get the people closer.
Yeah, Goddard is a son, it's a brother and a father. Mm-hmm. Actually, Goddard is my first name, and then Goddard Motiveli. Yeah, ke holetse between Sasol, Clydesdale, and Everton.
Okay.
So when you say Val to me, my Val includes Sasol. Yeah, so
sure.
now Sasol is 016. Mm-hmm, so it's between Clydesdale. Most people they don't know Clydesdale, but for Sasol, but by it's
yeah.
And then it's Protema, Kazamdela, and then Everton. So yeah, I studied my secondary go Cedar, and then Kaketela ko Everton at Beverly Hills High.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So let's just give a quick background there.
The music. How
did you get into the music? How did you start DJing? What inspired you to actually get into it?
I think inspiration, like that curiosity. I saw Christos playing Goes Booking.
Oh yeah.
College of Education, college there.
Yeah.
And then I wanted to know what is it that he does. And then I started doing research what is DJing. I bought a lot of magazines trying to understand what is this thing. And then but in technical background I music.
Okay.
The reason I went to that show is because Karata music. So ke hotse ke rata bo Jamiroquai, Michael Jackson. Yeah. And in terms of music, I was open-minded, but because of the influence YFM when it started, I got hooked to house music, and then I took it to another level. To me, it wasn't just about music. I wanted to understand the culture. Where does it come from? Originates from Chicago and all those things, and then also trying to understand who are the godfathers who are behind it. So to me, it's not just about play. It's a culture. It's the way I live. I live house.
So I think a lot of people would agree, because everybody that's known you from Khalekwa, they've always known Goddard as one. I think I would consider you, more especially in the Val, as the godfathers, but how so in the Val, because you've been in the game.
I started playing 99. Yes, but when I started already, I had music. I had 2 turntables.
Okay.
But started playing for crowd. I started playing 99. So I started first at practicing how to mix, and when I thought that my mixing is now better, then I went out there. So I was taught to mix by Mzwaki. Okay. Most of you know him as Baba Mzwaki.
Sure.
Yeah. So he's the one that taught me how to mix, and then I had to take it to another level. Because DJing is not only about mixing; it's about knowing the right market. It's about knowing the consistency, the importance of collecting music, living that kind of lifestyle. Like I'm saying, like to me, it's a lifestyle, it's a culture. You know, a day won't pass without me going to a music website, checking new records. By the way, I'm a I'm a record collector more than a DJ. I collect a lot of music. So it's, I don't know how to put it, but my first love is with records. That's why you still see me playing with turntables and stuff. I still collect vinyl. Even up to today, I collect a lot.
Nigga, that one we're gonna come back to in just a bit, because like like the whole culture of vinyl versus your normal CD
digital
stuff, because there's a bit of a debate and what I want us to talk about now is your background in terms of the education, because umutu a researcher, like when you're interested in something, you actually go and find out and research about it. So let's talk about your schooling, your post high school education, and the things that you studied and everything.
Okay, when I finished my matric, my grandma bought me 2 turntables and the mixer, PA system. So I had to check go thola magete kae. One of the gaps if I were to go to a college, there's a lot of students there from different provinces and cultures. So I went to CDBM College to upgrade my maths and science. Then I saw an opportunity of establishing myself, go to CDBM College. Yes. And then while upgrading my maths and science, I was given an opportunity to play VUT. So I will spend most of my time go to CDBM College and VUT, but not studying there. Then I registered for sound engineering. And while I was doing sound engineering, I realized that everything is moving from analog to digital. So to me, school is very important. If I were to tell you, there was a time where I needed this thing of DJing to make a living for me. And it didn't work. I was just frustrated. So, and then I got a job. So, the job balanced,
supported your passion.
my DJ career. And funny enough, now when I've got a proper job and everything, the DJing is actually working more than the career. So I still treat it as a hobby, and I do
your normal work
8 to 4.
I think it's interesting to find out that Goddard is actually now I consider him a polymath. This man or is in the know, you know what I mean, a lot, and I appreciate that, and it shows different levels to what people just know you as, because but in the public eye you're just DJ Goddard, and then they don't know a lot about what went into.
It's also important when you building a brand that people must just recognize me as a Goddard. When they see me, they must see music. I mean, a lot of people, they know that I wear Adidas most of the time. The reason I chose Adidas, it was to associate Goddard with a certain big brand. So the issue of associating yourself with well-established brand also plays a key. To me, knowledge is power. Like I will always emphasize the importance of going to school.
Definitely.
People must not be inspired about who being a celebrity and drop out. A hobby is a hobby and a career is a career.
Definitely.
So it's important to balance the two.
And one of the things that you touched on now is the issue of consistency. And for those of you that have known Goddard since way back when, he has consistently been in the know and in the face of house music, more especially around the VAR. How did you maintain consistency? How go polo na label ma Goddard mixtape, Goddard
album,
what? So how do you do that?
I research a lot about music. Sometimes you need to influence people with your understanding of music. And that requires a lot of research. Get music, know the direction that music is taking. Be in front of everything. It's important for me to get your track before it's released or before it's on ready. Get to influence people with my understanding of music. So I'll take that as something very important. I did not establish myself through radio, newspaper or what. I established myself with gigs. So if you want to listen to my set, you must go where I'm playing. So new music, new music, buy music, stop pirating, stop downloading. So that's very key. Getting new sounds and being in front of everything.
No, I appreciate that. What I want us to talk about, Keita, by the trend and the movement. Like now, there's the big trend, 18 hours
Dango.
Yeah, no. The whole vibe.
Firstly, in my opinion, I see it as a positive thing because it encourages people to be clean. People want to wear designer clothes. It's a positive thing. There's some will say negative things about it, but I believe in taking a positive thing,
look,
out of any other thing. I mean, if you take the Bekele thing, it's everywhere. It's the culture that encourages good things, smelling nice, wearing expensive clothes. Yes, and it's something that people must also take advantage of. It can be taken to poetry. It can be taken to. I mean, there's art in it. So to me, it's a very thing, a very nice thing. I feel that actually we must support it. There must be songs that are coming from this culture of Italian and Bekele thing. There must be T-shirts. It must actually empower young valiants.
So most definitely.
Yes.
You out there, upcoming producers, DJs, well-established ones, salute.
Fashion
designers, the whole shebang. Isn't the potential for growth from this movement?
Yes.
No, definitely. You got your favorite tip from one of your favorite DJs, so do that. Now, let's get into this thing, vinyl versus digital. What's your take on that? Because there's a lot of people banally a bit of an issue. I don't know, if you can't play vinyl, you can't actually DJ. If you can't play with this setup, you can't DJ. What do you think about that?
In a simple format, I've done an example before about having an automatic car and a manual car. A good driver will always be the one that can change his gear, clutch and everything. And a driver can be someone who can put his foot on an acceleration and
the brake.
Yes. Again, I can say it's analog versus digital. The digital thing will have technology. Technology makes everything easy.
The auto mix and all those things.
The skill, yes, minimize. I mean, people think it's only format. It's not just only format. I mean, take for example, on a turntable, there's no display that tells you the speed. There's no display that tells you beat per minute. But on the CD player, you've got a sync button, you've got your tempo, you've got everything. Actually, it's more like a visual thing. And then on the analog, it's more about how good are you in the
again, there's so much that I really want to talk to you
about.
Now let's start with your gigging and your exposure locally and internationally. Who would you consider to be your favorite producer or DJ locally and internationally? Who do you look up to?
South Africa, it will be Natty Nice, number one. Yes. Not because he's my homeboy, but because yes, no, but he's good. And then I'll also the Chima music. Everything that comes from Chima music is good. And then internationally, let me say, I collect a lot from Charles Webster, Kerry Chengla, yes, also Lade. So if you were to go to choose from my records, you'll find that most of my records
a lot from those people.
Atjazz, Louis Vega, but my favorite will be Charles Webster.
Yeah, man. And then you've played when I look at Goddard, you do like the legends, like he says. Like he studied from the OGs, the house and all that. And who are some of the people that you've enjoyed played with and one of the biggest I think stages or venues that you've played at?
Remember in 2002, I was on ETV backstage. With but it was sponsored by a company that manufactures the sweets. So I was on backstage. It was sponsored by that company, ETV and YFM. So I've played along a lot of people, and I mean I've played Boy Electric Workshop. So, but I will say VUT is still one of the venues still like playing for more than 20,000 students that understand the house more than any. And then I've played alongside Atjazz. I've played alongside Mzansi. I've played almost
with everyone. That's
No, for Mzansi it will be difficult even to choose. Like you'll get guys but for me today go monga for Meng and appreciate,
enjoy that performance.
But internationally, I won't forget the day I shared stage with Atjazz.
I want us to get back to this thing, how release or not having released any mixtapes or anything. Why is that? Why do you feel maybe you still relevant without having released all those things?
From the beginning, I started with collecting music, which is very key. Collecting new music is very important. I never established myself with radio. Yes, I've been to VUT FM, but that was when I was studying. So it was I'm in the campus, and I got a house music show on Friday and Saturday, and to me it was taping at the right market, but I did not establish myself as a presenter. Even then, I was still a DJ
and who just had a show.
And no, there was a presenter. Manla was a presenter, so I would do music for the show. I never established myself based on mixtapes. I never established myself as a compilation DJ. If I were to be honest, I know people will get offended, but this is the reality. Most of the DJs that used to release compilations and all their career was based on the compilations. They are no more, if that's a correct way to put it. So I'm saying I established myself as someone who goes out there and play. So I go to gigs. If you want to listen to my understanding of gigs, you must go to gigs, and then I promise you, there will be 2 new 4 songs that you don't know and you're going to like based on how I will mix it with whatever that you know. I used to be a festival material, but because of maturity, you can tell that. But this is not where I belong. I don't need to try hard to be relevant. My understanding of music should inspire you. I need to play for the open-minded people. Yes, I don't need to play for people who are going to event to say piano, you know. So yes, piano it's huge. We all love it. It's something that represents us. But I'm saying when you go to events, go open-minded. Don't be afraid to get new things out of
music and hear new stuff.
But with the pace that
piano,
the dynamics in the music industry. I now enjoy playing in pubs, enjoying in private parties because I get booked there because people knows exactly what to expect from
your sets and everything.
So there's no too much pressure. It's just an inspiration to those who's got good ears,
open mind.
And then so definitely. But with festival it's different. People want to hear what they heard on radio. They just want to dance. So it's I'm outgrowing that. I can feel. Last I went to Northwest University and I could tell that I'm getting old for this.
I think we've had more than enough to process and learn from this whole conversation that we've been having. I think I would like to talk to you for the whole day, but
I also want to.
Man. Before you close off, just maybe give the people your links where they can get a hold of you. If ever if ever they want to see. Also, once in a while on Alo Shapadi Live, it's a how and everything. So
and most of them are on records to show that my first love is with turntables.
Definitely.
So on Facebook it's Goddard Motibili. On Instagram Goddard Motibili. On Twitter Goddard Motibili.
Yeah, man. Yes. Man. That was super dope, and like I said, I would wish this conversation would be for the rest of the day, but we have to bring it to a close. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, Rhythm in You on all social platforms. Rhythm in You, taking you on a journey through music.